5 talking points as Arsenal's squad players step up to beat Leeds in Carabao Cup. A couple of Arsenal's squad players proved invaluable as 2 second-half strikes helped the Gunners reach the last 8 of the Carabao Cup at the expense of Leeds United. The Gunners last won the trophy way back in 1993, but Mikel Arteta's side remain on course to secure the club's 3rd League Cup success thanks to goals from defender Callum Chambers and the former Leeds forward Eddie Nketiah. Chambers forced the ball over the line just seconds after coming on for injured defender Ben White, while ex-Lone Nketiah added a second just under a quarter of an hour later when he bundled home after rounding goalkeeper Ilyan Meslier. Leeds had been impressive in the first half, coming closest when Jack Harrison's effort was saved by Bernd Leno. Here are the game's main talking points. It wasn't so long ago that Carabao Cup starts would have been the height of Emile Smith-Rowe's Arsenal ambitions, but much has changed in a short space of time for the youngster. Here he was beginning this game as the nailed-on first-team attacker dropped in alongside those who are a little more on the fringes of things, but with that status comes added difficulties. Leeds were watching the Arsenal 0.10 closely throughout the game, so much so that he was often crowded out. In the first half in particular he was as quiet as he has been in any recent Arsenal game, and as his star continues to ascend he's going to have to learn to contend with such attention. In recent weeks Leno has had to get used to life on the Arsenal bench, with Aaron Ramsdale taking over the club's 0.1 a lot quicker than many imagined. However, if the German has been sulking over his demotion then he didn't show it here. Indeed, the Gunners were indebted to Leno in the first half when he made a smart stop to deny an effort from Harrison, and although it was a save you surely have expected him to make he still did so with a minimum of fuss. If the cups are to be Leno's fate for now, then he's doing all he can to keep his club in them. Along with Smith-Rowe, Ben White was one of the bona fide first-team names in the Arsenal starting side. But Mikel Arteta might now wish that he wasn't. The illness which forced the centre-back off in the second period of the game might not prove to be too serious, but the very fact that it has occurred underlined just why clubs are so careful when it comes to picking their big names in this competition. Chambers may have scored within moments of coming on for the former Brighton man, but there is no doubt which defender Arteta would prefer to have in his Premier League's eye at Leicester on Saturday. White was beginning to establish himself alongside Gabriel at the back for the Gunners, and any absence would be keenly felt. How big a blow is Ben White's injury? Have your say in the comments section. It wasn't quite at the level of the first half performance that Leeds gave at Arsenal in the FA Cup back in January 2020, but the Whites still gave a good account of themselves in the first period at the Emirates. They had the better chances and generally nullified Arsenal to very few before falling away in the second half as the Gunners took over. But although he will of course be frustrated to lose, Marcelo Bielsa will surely already have his eye on Premier League matters. His side have still only won once there this season, and Norwich away this weekend is a far bigger game than this one was. With no European football and a series of behemoths to contend with in the Premier League, Arsenal boss Arteta might well look at this competition as a perfect chance for more sheen and silverware. Indeed, having already